Hey guys, good afternoon. Well, we're in the last week before Shining Fates releases on Friday. And before we do that, I'm actually going to do a little bonus video on the pull rates for Lost Thunder, which is another set with some pretty appealing cards. And quick plug, I'm on Saturday night going to release another video where I'm going to go through Shining Fates' pull rates and maybe some live polls of what I get. I think my local card store can get some, but no promises yet. But be on lookout for something for Saturday night. And until then, here's Lost Thunder. Okay, it's 2021. Why care at all about Lost Thunder? Well, I'm going to show you a graph of eBay booster box sold prices, and you're going to be asking me, why don't we care about Lost Thunder? Look at this. So this is going from the beginning of October, where you can see that I have your Cosmic Eclipse, Unified Minds, and Lost Thunder. Now, all those boxes were starting at already a pretty high price, 180 in October. Then by the end of December, Cosmic Eclipse and a few of the others had jumped to between 230 to 250. And now, in the middle of February, Lost Thunder is just absolutely on a tear. It's going at somewhere above 530 a box. I had personally been hoping for Cosmic Eclipse to go up a bit, because I bought a few of those, but it's also going up. Everything's going up. And even though Pokemon announced that, they're going to be reprinting at least some sets, no one really knows yet if it's going to apply to the Sun and Moon sets, so it hasn't seemed to affect the prices yet. As to why Lost Thunder specifically is going up so much, I'm not personally really sure. I have a suspicion it has to do with the fact that there have been a lot of Lugia auctions lately that have gone for a lot of money. As some of you may know, the PSA 10 of the Neo Genesis Lugia sold for something like 130k in November, and then it's been a little bit less this year so far, but still 76,000 for a Lugia compared to last year when it was going for about 10,000 for the same card is just insane. And as you're going to see, this set also has a Lugia card, so that may be part of the reason why. Alright, the most wanted Lost Thunder cards. Well, at the top, as I mentioned before, is the Rainbow Lugia card. I affectionately refer to this card as the I ate a big sandwich Lugia card. Anyways, it goes for about $300 right now, as a TCG player on 215. Right below that, we have his non-rainbow but still eating a sandwich cousin, who is going for about $70 or $80 a copy right now, so still a decently high amount. Below that, we have a couple of the other rainbows, Mimikyu and Suicune, two popular characters, and those both go for between $50 to $60. And below that, we have a couple of other rainbows, Tyranitar being one, and also some of the full art trainers, Whitney and Professor Elm, who are going all in all between $30 and $45 for each of them. There's also a couple other honorable mentions that are all in the $20 to $30 range, namely Ninetales, Zerora, Shuckle, Mimikyu, Cahill, Sceptile, and of course another Lugia. This is just a set of Lugias, this really is. So if you get any of these cards, you can get a decent bit of cash for them. Now, on to the actual pull rates themselves. This is from E4 Pro Boards. Data set of 1,274 packs. First, we have just the regular GX cards, which are 1 in 9, so you'll find about 3 or 4 of those per box. There's a special card in this called a Prism Rare, which has a little prism on it. It's not quite that rare, it's maybe 1 in 8, so you get about 4 or 5 of them per box. So there's only 4 in all of Lost Thunder, so you'll probably get all of them just in one box if you're lucky. Below that, we have just the full art Pokemon cards, which go for about 1 in 23, so you might get 1 or maybe 2 in a box if you're lucky. We have the Rainbow Rares in this set are running at about 1 in 75, so give or take a little bit less than 1 in 2 boxes. The Gold Rares are a little bit rarer than that. They are 1 in 98, so you get 1 in 2 or 3 boxes, although they're nothing really to write home about because none of them are really worth that much money. I think none of them really go for more than 10 bucks. The regular GX cards, funny enough, if you get Lugia, that one's worth a bit, but the other ones are all not that great. And then the Rainbow Lugia itself actually is about 1 in 1,000. It's just the rate of 1 in 75 per the rainbow divided by the fact that there are 13 Rainbow Rares in this set. So you can see it's really hard to find this card, and the main reason for that is just because Lost Thunder is the biggest Pokemon set, I think, to release to date. It just has like a ton of cards, so the odds of getting any particular card that you want are quite rare. Alright, now to the lower end value of a box. If you are still seriously thinking about opening one of these boxes at 700 bucks, I advise you probably to skip this slide because you're not going to like the answer. But, well, anyway, here we go. So you're probably going to find 1, 2, 3, 4 GX cards. Assuming you don't get a Lugia, probably you could get maybe 13 bucks out of that. Below that, you're going to get maybe 4 Prism Rares for probably 4 bucks. They don't go for that much. If you're wondering why there's no animation, it's because I got tired of doing the 1x1 animation, so I didn't. Below that, you have probably 1 full art Pokemon card, which on average is about 13 bucks, depending on if you get something really low like Blacephalon, to something really high like Lugia. That's all captured in the average. Surprise, which is just the odds that, you know, you pull like a gold card or a rainbow rare or something really good, comes out to a measly $1 because the odds of getting a rainbow or something are just really, really low, and that will lower the expected value a lot. Then there's the fact that you have 27 rare / hollow rares plus, you know, all the 36 reverse hollows, and maybe you can get $30 of value out of that, and that's maybe 60 bucks total. So $61. So yeah, we're not looking at a lot of value for this whole set, especially if you've spent 700 bucks, you might feel a little bit bad. Well guys, there you have it. Those are the pull rates for Lost Thunder. Do I advise you open this box right now? No, not really, because it's quite expensive and the odds that you're probably going to lose a lot of your money by opening it are pretty high. As to whether the box itself is going to go up in the future, I can't really say. It's very uncertain right now because Pokemon has announced they're going to reprint some sets, but I don't know if that will extend as far back as Lost Thunder. And this Lugia does seem to have some collector's value, so I would probably advise you just to buy the Lugia on eBay if you like it a lot. 300 bucks is not bad compared to the $700 gamble of trying to find one. Honestly, I think the only people who are probably buying them now are just streamers who are trying to open them on YouTube. Speaking of streaming, if you come back Saturday night, I will probably have a video for you of Shining Fates pull rates. So that's something a little bit more modern and relevant for you guys. So please tune in, subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.